So this one's going to be an exciting week, and so I'm going to give it a few minutes for people to show up and let you guys know that I am live. So it is, they're making a lot of tea references. It's funny, tea, the letter T and drinking tea. Ooh, cool bird. Cool bird. So yeah, I can see all kinds of stuff from my windows. I would show you with it as a background, but it silhouettes me, so you wouldn't see me, you would just see the background. But in the future, I hope to have some situations where I'm filming outside and you guys can see more of nature instead of inside of a room where I happen to be hanging out. So yeah, welcome this week's Sunday's healing session. I'm very, very much so excited about. So yeah, back to the joke about tea. They're stating it's tea time with Theresa on Thursday, and Thursday is, starts with the tea. So for some of you who drink tea on Thursday mornings, welcome. But I don't have tea with me today. I have water and snacks because I'm hungry. And it's been a really interesting day here. And so we have, the elementals have been really, really busy in the area. So been doing some energy work to try and clear some of that. The elementals react to human emotion and human karma and things like that. So the way that you think and you feel in a certain area will affect, sort of like how you affect the room, you also affect the land that you're on. And it requires somebody with access to free will choice, which are all humans do, to be able to come in and cleanse like the elementals and to cleanse the land and things like that. And you use rays of light for that, to include the violet flame, which we're going to have on, looks like the last Sunday of every month. And it's profound and it can work in any kind of area. In fact, for this past month, what did they have to do? Oh yeah, they made them initiates of the violet flame, meaning making them students. So they got attuned to the 7th ray of light, which is violet, and it was pretty, I don't know, pretty amazing stuff. They all got these velvet robes energetically that they are running around in on an etheric level, so it's pretty cool. And so that violet ray was pretty profound. I'm trying to check my notes to remind you guys of everything that went down with that, but some people saw pretty big results in terms of the relationships and how things have shifted and to be more peaceful and honest and things like that. So let me see. So how it works, we're going to be doing, yeah, this one's a big one. The one that's coming up is going to be on love. Now, this is love in all of its forms. This is the love that you want with your mom. This is the love that you want. This is certainly romantic love if you're looking for that. I think the most profound thing is showing you, for those of you that are wondering what it feels like to be with the highest potential for this particular lifetime, what it feels like to be with that person in the physical, based on your choices. You have like multiple different options, but to be with the one that's the highest, the one that's, if you do your work kind of thing, if you keep your thoughts right, if you manifest the highest particular timeline, I'll show you what that feels like. So what happens is that person's energy fields basically merges with yours, and you're going to be able to know what it feels like when you meet them because you'll recognize it. And somebody mentioned recently how it feels like coming home. They feel like they've come home when they are with that individual, and because it's calm and it's peaceful and it's easy. They're stating sometimes it's pretty easy as long as you're both doing your work and being honest and keeping up with the positive attributes and things that they need you to do in order for it to stay functional on a higher dimensional. Oh, okay. So a higher dimensional relationship. So they're mentioning that they're also going to bring in the templates for the relationships, meaning, they're stating, I forgot to put this as public, so it's unlisted. That's okay. There's probably a reason for this. So some of you are not going to receive the comments, and I think I have an idea as to why. There's been a lot going on energetically. So sometimes having exchanges can be a lot if you're doing a live. And people who are live that are energetic in nature can pick up on that. So I'm going to try and keep it short for you since I accidentally put it as unlisted instead of public, which sometimes happens accidentally on purpose. This is what happens. Like, you just roll with it when the beings of light give you suggestions. So we're going to be working with the third ray of light this Sunday. It is pink. It represents Mother God, all the different forms of love in terms of self-love, motherly love, sisterly love, divine feminine love, self-love, which is also tied to the first ray of light, unconditional love. And it's interesting because, like, Father God's ray is blue, Mother God's ray is pink. I did not plan to wear this. In fact, they're so funny. This is what happens when you listen to your internal guidance, and I do so a lot. It's what's gotten to me. It's just, those of you who know what it feels like to always listen to your inner guidance, it's super helpful. And I'm also hearing some of you don't know what it feels like to listen to your inner guidance, and it's just, it's like an inner instinct that you listen to and you just know. So, you know, it's not a gender-based situation as to pink being with females and blue being with males. That's just creation energy, which is where some of those influence came from. Now, whether or not boys have to wear blue, girls have to wear pink and all of that, that's human design. That's where things get really skewed really quickly. So yeah, but I'm trying to see my notes. Oh yeah, the archangels that'll be part of this are Shamuel and Charity. Mother God will be present. Mother Mary as her ascended master self and her archangelic self as well. Paul the Venetian will be present. They're going to be providing all kinds of energetic template upgrades and all of that for relationship templates, meaning like they will, for some people, they're stating they'll move out codependence and move in, like replace it with the functional template, because some of these templates have come from miscreation and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's funny. I did not plan to wear pink, but yeah. Funny how that stuff works. So typically how the session will work, it'll be Sunday. It's 9 a.m. Hawaii time. So if you have a good time converter, which I have on my website, if you want to sign up, it's at theresamonroe.com. In the menu, it'll say group weekly healing sessions or group healing circle. That's what it is. It's only $22. And it's going to, for some of you, help attract the kind of love that it is that you're looking for. Some of you, it's going to be romantic. Some of it is going to be mom stuff. Some of it is going to be sisterly love. Some of it's just good girlfriends. Whatever form of love it is that you're looking for, it's going to help remove the barriers to that. So it's interesting because the energy will come back in, and sometimes will disrupt like electronics. That sometimes happens because I felt like when I was talking on when you mention the certain beings of light, they show up, and when I mention certain colors, they show up. So yeah, they're gonna for some of you, they'll be removing the codependence templates, bringing in the functional relationship templates. All you have to do is show up with a purity of heart and just say, okay, I know the angels and my higher self and my particular team are letting go of the stuff that I need to let go of, that I'm ready to let go of. We're going to show you what it feels like to, energetically have that masculine presence, or feminine presence if you're masculine and show up for this. A lot of this, I feel like there'll be more feminine participants, to show you what that highest dimensional relationship feels like if you're curious. For some of you, if that highest dimensional relationship is off planet or like not incarnated, it'll show you what that still feels like. So it'll be like coming home in a way. You're going to be very supported. It's a light energy. You're going to feel, there's going to be a lot of moments where you feel really loved because Mother God's going to be present for this. So it's pretty good stuff. I'm trying to... Oh, so what's the experience like? So the experience is like when you sit back and you'll close your eyes. I'll guide you through it. I'll bring you back. There isn't any music because I haven't figured out the technology for how I can make that work through the phone. It is a phone group meditation. You won't have to meet the other people. Like, it's come as you are. It's not by video, so you don't have to worry about if it's, you know, in the middle of the night and you're not like looking great. It's not a big deal. And you don't ever have to talk throughout the whole thing. It's just so you just show up for, you know, for some healing. And it's more powerful in the group than it is in just one-on-one. And because you're most of the time, the people that are coming together are releasing or shifting in the same areas. Even if you're already coupled, this is something that will be assistant and at least attune you to the pink ray of light. And some people show up just because they love feeling all of the divine feminine presence to show up. So it's a pretty great thing, but it is by phone. And there are international toll-free numbers available that are local for you and to join. So it's interesting that I'm live with no participants because I accidentally went unlisted, and but they're stating it was for my own sort of need because the energy here has been intense. So if you've seen my post on Facebook or Instagram, thank you, because it's you guys could do a lot to help calm the elementals here, and they're overactive because they're trying to clear a lot of the karma from this area. And so there is a such thing as you know, doing light healing for the planet and things like that. And it's people who have a purity of heart, pure intention, and really want to, you know, help the planet, because it's just, you know, you have a feeling for it. But that's separate from, we may end up doing that once a month where we do some focused healing for the planet. We may have a small group that decides to get together for that. But currently, yeah, thanks for joining the live stream. And yeah, I hope you'll join us on Sunday. It's theresamonro.com. And check out the link I hope to put below once it finishes processing. So thanks for being part of this, and check out my little dream catcher. I'm like, oh, it's sweet being in a different space every time filming, but I'm hoping to get outside more to show you some, you know, beautiful calm energy of the plants and the trees. And they have these oriental banana plants that I found recently. They have the most beautiful, like, purple flowers. I've never seen it in my life. As somebody who grew up with a mom who really loved plants, it's neat to, so you've seen like a lot of different plants. It's fascinating to see like the species of tropical plants that I've never seen before, because that was kind of an interest of mine, and also sometimes how I got punished when I told my parents, like, you need to be more creative than spanking me. And so they're like, okay, you're going to learn the genus species names of every plant in the house. Now, so anyway, it's, you know, one of those angelic children that's like, don't hit me when I was like 4 or 5. But anyway, I ended up loving all the plants. And so yeah, there's beautiful plants here I haven't seen before. So I'd like to show you guys some of those in the upcoming videos. But anyway, have a great week. I hope to see you guys on Sunday. And again, you know, I hope it isn't too inconvenient that it was an unlisted live. So awesome. Lots of love to you guys. Have a great week. Bye.